Hello guys, welcome Brofist to another YouTube video of Humor, and this will be the Embersilk part 3 or the Embersilk part 5, and it will be the final part of this Embersilk Mastery tutorial. Today we're going to discuss about this whole spreadsheet. Actually, no, not the whole. In part 3 we discussed about the farming part, the farming thingy here. Now we're going to discuss about this calculation and how to transform your Embersilk into the most profit possible according to your server prices. Alright, so let's move on. First that you need to do, of course, those who haven't watched so far the farming part, you can check out the whole playlist. It should be like here somewhere on this part of the guide. And feel free to check the Embersilk part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, so you can understand what are the bracers, how to make hypnotic dust, how to make bags and stuff like that, how to farm the Embersilk tutorial the most efficient way currently in World of the Genre, and those kind of stuff. Anyway, let's move on. The first thing that you need to do is just go to auction house and mark these prices. Lesser Celestial Essence 0.5 is on my server. Embersilk Cloth, how much is on your server? Write down the price here. Of course, this is gold. So if, for example, it's 70 silvers per cloth, you need to write 0.7 here. Bolt of Embersilk Cloth is just irrelevant, ignore that. Hypnotic Dust, write the price here. Embersilk Bag, write the price here. Alright, so let's just check really quickly on my server what are the prices while I'm explaining this stuff. Alright, so first thing that you'll engage with is selling dust. What this means is, actually, according to this price, the calculation part of this spreadsheet calculates, is it worth selling the dust? For example, if you buy Embersilk Cloth, for example, the Embersilk Cloth is 0.7 and the Hypnotic Dust is 10, is it worth to buy the dust and flip it over so you could just make some profit, or it's not right now? So basically, if the prices are like this at your server, let's just check while I'm here. What are the prices on my server? Hypnotic Dust. And bags, as you can see, they're sold pretty easy. 244 are the price, is the price now. Hypnotic Dust is 8 gold right now. Hypnotic Dust is 8 gold. Embersilk Cloth, I need to write here. These two parts you can ignore because Lesser Celestial Essence, except here somewhere, doesn't make any influence to the whole this calculation. Whoa, 36, really? 48, really? I'm gonna buy everything that is up to 50, I think. Sorry, up to 60. Because as you can see, if I buy 0.6 and the Embersilk bag is with this price, Hypnotic Dust, it doesn't matter. If I craft, or if I buy, for example, Hypnotic Dust, even if it's 9 gold, if I buy Hypnotic Dust, I'll make 60 gold per bag profit out of each Embersilk Cloth, saying here. This is with buying dust. If you want to craft dust, yesterday I explained how you can craft dust out of bracers. So this is how much profit you're gonna make per bag if you craft your own dust. So basically, according to this price, Embersilk Cloth 0.6, Hypnotic Dust 9 gold. If you want to buy, for example, this is the comparison, is it how it's called? Anyway, if you buy 175 cloth, that's how much you need for one bag. This is included. The costs here are included with the Eternium thread that you're gonna need to create all the bracers so you can make all this dust. Basically, you're gonna make out of 175 cloth converted into dust, you're gonna make 34 profit for all that cloth. And for the same cloth, if you just want to convert that cloth into bags, this is how much you're gonna make. So I think it's more because people are asking me, is it better to just sell the dust like it's like the dust, or is it better to make bags? So I included that calculation in this new spreadsheet, which is version 3. Maybe version 4 will come with all these additions that I'm planning later. But right now, this is version 3, sorry. So 79 per dust. So basically, when you add all these prices here in the dust, it tells you Dust you can sell, you're gonna make 34 profit, but if you want to sell bags, you're gonna make 79 gold profit per bag. So right now it's more efficient to craft the bag. If the this is with buying dust. So for example, if the dust was maybe like 8 gold, and the cloth was 0.7 or something, maybe the to buy the dust and craft the bolts from Embersilk will be better if you if the price was like this. Like this profit you will not make if you just sell the dust. You will just lose gold if you just buy the cloth, transform that into dust and try to sell it. You're gonna make 7 7 gold loss basically. These are the things here, calculating parts of how much each item is worth, or like how much gold you need to pay to make one item. For example, you want to make dust. This is how much the dust is worth. If you see the dust is more, the buying dust here, the buying price of the dust here is bigger than the, is less actually than the price that you need to pay to create the dust yourself. Just you need to also consider that while you're creating these stuffs, you're losing time. If you want to know how much time you're gonna lose, crafting one bolt requires 2 seconds, crafting one dust requires 5 seconds, crafting one bracer requires 6 seconds. This is 5. You'll probably get confused by, but dude, one dust is created from bracers. How can one bracer be more than one dust? Because, you know, disenchanting also takes time. Well, 1.5 dusts you get from one bracer. So if I add those 0.5 or something here, it will be like 8 seconds for crafting 1.5 dust, which is disenchanting one bracer. So that's the difference. Anyway, crafting one bag, if you want to get like 175 cloth and craft bolts and then craft dusts and everything, you're gonna waste 105 seconds. If you do that by the night when you go to sleep, just let everything be crafted. For example, I just take like, I don't know, like 10,000 cloth and I want to make them into bolts. I make them, like for example I did in my case. As you can see, I have a lot of just bolts in my bags without having without spending any time actually into crafting, staring at my monitor. You see, these all bolts here that you see are created during the night. You know, I just go to sleep, put my my cloth into crafting, and when I wake up, actually everything is crafted. You just need to have you just need to make sure that you need to, you know, touch the mouse or something every now and then to not log out, because even though it's crafting, it's still 30 seconds. I mean 30 minutes are not moving from with your character or just mouse or anything. It will disconnect you because you have been inactive. So those are the things that you need to consider. Embersilk bag worth, how much is each bag worth, or how much you need to pay gold to create one bag. For example, if you want to make your own dust with from Embersilk cloth and from bracers, this is how much you need to spend. If you want to buy the dust, this is how much you need to spend. If you want to see, for example, alright, I want to create like 5 bracers, disenchant the materials from the bracers, will I make any profit out of it? Well, that's this field. But currently, the real prices are 0.6 and hypnotic dust is 9. Usually it's 10 to 15 on my server. So if that was the case, for example, if it was like, let's say 13, as you can see, I will make out of 175 cloth 133 gold profit per selling the cloth, and I will make 79 gold per bag if I want to sell. I will rather sell the hypnotic dust because in making the bags also requires a bit more effort and a bit more time. So this is a bit easier, but just you need to remember, hypnotic dust is selling, but it's not selling as fast as Embersilk bag, because people are buying Embersilk bag, and I think Netherwave bags are now out of, you know, they're not really much popular anymore. So Embersilk bags are what people are buying now when they're leveling out. Regardless that it's 200 gold, like, I mean, 1000 gold is nothing to spend for bags, I believe. This is a random calculator as well. If you want to make, for example, you see that you have here bags. You want, I want to make like 5 bags to sell today. All right. This is cloth you need for bolts, cloth you need for dust. If you want to create your own dust, of course, you want to do that. If you see that buying dust is lower, I mean, if the profit is with buying dust is lower than with crafting dust, then you want to craft your dust. This is the total gold required for buying the total cloth, 875 cloth. cost 525 gold according to this price here. The profit that you're gonna make if you want to sell those 5 bags, it will be like 400 gold. 5 bags can be sold in like half an hour or 1 hour or something. So if you want really quick gold or something, you can check this spreadsheet and you'll be like, all right, let's write the prices down. Let's see what brings you profit or something, and just craft that stuff and make some really quick gold. I've done really quick gold with this spreadsheet that I've created myself. I have also another spreadsheet, and if you want to download that, it's called Mother of All spreadsheet. If you want to download that, you need to go to the twitch.tv/umren, or just click somewhere here on the screen and go there and write on the chat !mother. That will also give you a download link to the Mother of All spreadsheet. That spreadsheet is kind of different of this one. It actually calculates for any bag that you can create with tailoring and how much it will make. I'm thinking of making some mage wave and room cloth profit guides as well, because those things are actually even people are ignoring. It's giving really significant gold if you use them properly. So I might do that in future as well. But if you have any questions, guys, about the calculation, what each field of this spreadsheet means or anything like that, if you haven't understood anything, feel free to replay the video again if you want to see it again. If you have still something unclear, just feel free to ask me in the questions. I always try to answer your questions best as I can. This part actually closes the Embersilk Mastery tutorial as part 5. Hope you enjoyed. If I forgot something to say, feel free to again remind me. This is just random stuff. It's covered by Farming Day 2, which is currently thing that I do on my stream. I'm currently in the Farming Day 2. Actually, yesterday Farming Day 2 I finished, and I farmed 120,000 gold so far in 2 days. So I'm thinking of going for 1 million in 10 to 15 days. So anyway, if anyone wants to watch, feel free. I'm making Guolai farming there. The next week I will make Key Mastery Guide, which will cover the whole Guolai in like 2 or 3 parts, or maybe 4. Everything, key opening, what key does, what Skyshirt does, what Imperial Silk does, what everything of the Guolai key farming does, how you can sell those for more profit, what are the transformations you can do with the items to make more profit out of it, and those kind of stuff. If you enjoyed, guys, in this tutorial, feel free to put the likes up below the video. If you want, you can click here somewhere to subscribe, be a cool bro, support the channel with subscribing, and also you'll get notification every time I post some guides, so you don't miss your chance of earning some gold before some your friends does, because you know this is all after all competition. You know, after I release the video, people will watch probably, and they will be aware that they can make a lot of gold by Embersilk bag, and slowly but surely the auction house will get over swarmed by Embersilk bags, and then Guolai materials and stuff. So those who will catch the tricks that I share with you here, those will get the most benefit out of it. I'll upload this version 3 of this spreadsheet also on the link in the description, I guess. So feel free to check that as well. Until the next time, guys, thank you for watching. You've been awesome. Brofist. And make sure to listen to your parents, be good boys, subscribe to the channel. Of course, for notification, you can follow also my Twitter. And until the next time, enjoy, guys, and Umren off.